Hello everyone, today we unveil a mysterious story about a resilient boy and his rocket dreams. He finally located Quentin's home. Entering, he saw Quentin caring for his little brother, and suddenly Hammer figured out the rocket's drop distance formula. Hammer proved that the forest fire wasn't his fault. The missing rocket's descent time was a mere 14 seconds, and with a bit of triangle math, he figured out where it might have. When facing problems, don't fear. After a night's struggle, Quentin found the rocket was about 2,004 miles in rocket miles. Before leaving, Quentin inquired if Hammer would return to the mine. Hammer firmly vowed it'd be his last visit. Next day, rope in hand, he started measuring. He meticulously calculated the distance until he reached the stream and stopped, scanning the area as if expecting a rocket to pop up any moment. Hammer washed face with clear water, refusing to yield to reality. Life won't let you quit easily. Surprises await around the corner. Right in the middle of the stream, the rocket was shining brightly. They dashed into the classroom with their glorious find. The classroom was instantly jammed with people. The principal scoffed. You think you can clear your name with just one rocket? Hammer saw arguing with the principal was futile. There to show his true skills. He took chalk and started explaining. Clearly explaining every step, Hammer soon convinced the principal. The principal brought out the real culprit of the forest fire, which curiously looked like. This clearly proved Hammer's rocket wasn't the cause of the fire, and the principal's attitude did a complete 180. You come by this afternoon, and you can participate in the science fair, he said, and Hammer along with his friends burst out. They celebrated the drama victory and rushed home to start on their science fair project. Just then, the dad came down and kicked Quentin and the others out. The dim basement was left with just the two of them as Dad expressed how proud he was of Hammer. Subtitles, he informed Hammer that whenever he caught wind of the news that Hammer was going to be his successor, he would feel a great sense of achievement. So, what are you planning to do tonight? No, my life is totally in my own hands. I'm never ever going back down there again. He dreamed of flying to the universe. Seeing Hammer's determined gaze, Dad had to concede he couldn't change the outcome anymore. Hammer's rocket design snagged the school's top award, and the Merriman rocket was selected for the science fair. Due to budget issues, only one could attend. The other three unanimously chose Hammer without hesitation. That night, the worker strike failed. Dad refused to intervene. Hammer couldn't find his suitcase. Dad was always called to him. He strolled into the kitchen to relax when suddenly that friend's dad shot around. Luckily, the drunkard's aim was as bad as his luck. Hammer looked concerned, but his dad told him not to interfere. They argued again, always over a dreamy boy and his father. Hammer lashed out, demanding Dad face the reality of their town's decline. Furious, Dad ordered him out, and offended Hammer stubbornly swore he wouldn't come back. And so, the family parted on a sour note. Mom felt powerless as Hammer drove off alone. Carrying friends' hopes, he left for the science fair, his first departure from familiar land. Everything felt alien enough to make him shiver, but the courage from the rocket was enough to conquer all fears. He confidently introduced the rocket's nozzle. However, as they say, the taller the tree, the stronger the wind. His rocket was stolen by someone malicious. Tomorrow's the exhibition. Time was tight. He quickly called a friend for help, but to no avail. An ex-pilot got the news and found Hammer's mother. With the workers united in a strike, barging in would be dangerous, so Mother dashed to the mine in hopes Dad would quell the riot. Dad resisted union talks, reluctant to lose pride. Mom wouldn't compromise, so she threatened to leave. Following that, Mom took immediate action, and Dad rallied the employees back to work. The new nozzle was quickly made, and Mom used express shipping to send it to Hammer, bubbling with excitement over Dad's help. In that moment, Hammer felt utterly thrilled. On the exhibition day, her vibrant description attracted a crowd. Next came the awards ceremony, where seeing others take the stage made her envious. With the employee's tag in her hand, she was practically sweating, and finally, the experts declared Hammer the winner of the top prize at the exhibition. This was her moment of pride, but also a victory for the town as the crowd surged around her. But at this joyous moment, Dad was nowhere to be found. Still, she smiled as if to say, I've got this. Approaching her teacher's bedside, she proudly announced that the rocket boy was on the verge of earning a scholarship to university. The teacher smiled and promised to tell students about Hammer and the rocket boy every year. Hammer got ready for the last rocket launch, feeling the thrill once more. Subtitles, she requested her mother to pull the car over, approached her father, and delivered these words, Are you prepared? Life is about feasting with friends, why not enjoy it? I'm just looking for some practical design knowledge. What about you? I know between us, we don't care about certain issues sometimes, we barely care about anything. That's how we believe we can be someone in this world, not because I'm different than you, but because I'm brave enough to face my challenges head on. I just want to be the best for you. Of course, Dr. Von Braun is quite the accomplished scientist, but he's not my hero. Watching his son leave Dad's side helplessly. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing content.